Well, I'm on the farm in this video. I'm not on the farm today, and kind of doing a voiceover. And I thought I would do a hay update for May of 2024. And I've got in the video here my John Deere X750 diesel with a 60-inch high-capacity deck. And I'm mowing around my barn with it. The grass is kind of thin in some spots, kind of thick in others, but I thought I would just kind of do a voiceover on this video, and you can enjoy the view of the John Deere doing its thing. And I'll talk a little bit about the drone, and this will be kind of a rambly video, but I've got some notes, and I'll try to talk as interesting as I know how. So March 2024, where are we at with our hay efforts? Well, we've cut our east field and round baled it. We clipped that really early. The yield wasn't very good, which we expected, but the goal there was to clip it down and be able to make some second cutting off of it. And my intent was to kind of get the more trashy hay off of it. But that east field, all of our fields really need a makeover. And there was just a lot of sweet vernal grass in that hay field, and I wanted to clip it, try to get that stuff off of there. And instead of square baling, I decided to put it in the round bale. And again, we have a 4x4 round baler, a John Deere 335. And I've got a video that's already out on that. It's a drone video of it. And so I thought I was going to hit it hard with some fertilizer, but it just seemed like the sweet vernal grass just came right back on. And so I'm hoping to take another cut on that field. It'll be light and sparse before June the 1st. And then I'm going to hit it hard with fertilizer. I believe the second cut will definitely clean up that field, and we'll have some high dollar second cut square bales of hay. Now, my west field, it's not, the hay there is not great either. It's not bad. It's just not a straight Timothy or a straight orchard grass. As my fields age, the Timothy dies off. We plant Timothy. That's really all we plant. But somehow fescue and orchard grass, there's a legacy seed bid there that come in, and this just takes over, especially the fescue. And it's hard to compete with a mixed grass hay and get any price out of your hay, because in a lot of ways you're kind of dealing with Walmart. Everybody up the road and down the road and 30 or 40 miles away has mixed grass hay, and some of it's good and some of it's not good. We would like to swerve back into Timothy, straight Timothy, at least in this field around my barn that I'm mowing around here today. And but the west field and our low ground, and then if you know the terrain of our farm, on the hill above the farm across the road, we're going to take hay there and just kind of take what. So we're really hoping to make some square bales out of those. And I have to. The revenue is really in the squares. The round bales are easy. I don't need to pull wagons out. I don't need to have additional labor. Round bales are really easy. And if we had cattle again, that's probably all I would do. But even when the hay's not great, a square bale brings more money than a round bale of hay. But nonetheless, there's a limit to what I can do. I'm kind of an army of one in many ways now, with my kids grown, and my day job is really consuming much time after hours, and I'm working a lot of overtime with my day job, and that's okay. So the round baler comes in right handy with that. And so one of my thoughts is we'll try to fill our kicker wagons and try to finish out to the extent I can building the kicker wagons on the running gears I got, and and try to load those things up, get them in the barn, and then whatever's left on the field, run the round baler across. And maybe there'll be a happy compromise there. We'll have plenty of revenue on the square bales, and then without killing myself, there's some revenue in the round bales. So um, that's kind of what I have in mind there. The So the field around my barn, um, what I'm doing with it is, as time permits, I'm trying to disc it down and repeatedly, and just kind of get it smoothed out. If I can get that smoothed out pretty good to my satisfaction, and there's a lot of sticks and debris in it, as you have surely seen in the videos. That field around this barn was autumn olives, and a lot of them, like tall as a you know 8, 10 feet, 12 feet tall, some of them, and big around as your leg. And we had a forestry mulcher come in and take those out. And so with that, there's a lot of debris on the field, even though the guy that did it did a nice job of grinding everything up. And then with my spring tooth cultivator that I've been using to kind of dig things up, kind of chisel plow the field, if you will, bringing up a lot of roots and small stumps and things like that. But the nice part is that spring tooth cultivator, uh, it kind of acts like a landscape rake, and it'll drag the debris with it, and I'll dump it at the end of the fields, and kind of just beyond the headlands. And I've cut the field in two directions, opposite of each other, and now I'm wanting to disc it down to the extent I can. And if I can get it worked down in early June to my satisfaction, I've got some teff grass that I want to put on it. See if we can make a little hay with that between now and or between June and early September probably, and then we would want to go back in with straight Timothy. And really, the goal with this field around my barn, I want it to be the crown jewel of hay fields on the farm. And so we will concentrate heavily on Timothy in this field here that I'm mowing. You can see the edges of it. And then my other fields, uh, just by necessity, we'll probably try to continue with mixed grass hay, just a good, clean mixed grass hay. But we need to bring our pH up. We need to do a lot of amendments to it. Um, and that's going to take a little while. given my workload and the time that I have, I can only do so much. Um, so got several videos in the can, some upgrades to this John Deere X750. They'll come out one video at a time. Had a friend of mine ask me, are we the Humble Haymaker channel or the Lawn and Garden channel? But I kind of put up videos that I like to put up, and it is what it is. And uh, if I'm not happy with the videos, I don't see the point in making a video. So I don't get upset about the analytics or how many people view it or don't view it. We've got family and friends that watch these videos, and hopefully, if you're watching, if you haven't hit the subscribe button or commented, that would be great. That helps. And so also got a few upgrades for the Farmall 350 I'll be showing. I'll be trying out, or at least trying on, the fast hitch disc. So I had a video with the fast hitch plow. I'm going to line up for the fast hitch disc. And the loader for the Massey Ferguson is working as it should. Model 50 you see in the barnyard there some. Um, and so there's just kind of a lot going on with our with our with our farm, but trying to get in the hay fields right now. We're just having a lot of rain and storms that every 2 or 3 days it would foul up hay, and but we're kind of locked and loaded and ready to go. Just say a little bit about the video here. So I have a Mavic Mini, the original Mavic Mini, and I'm using a software called Litchi, Litchi, and I've got the controller there in my lap on the John Deere, and I'm using the follow me mode on the Litchi software, and I guess the phone emits a GPS signal, and the drone follows that using the Litchi software instead of the DJI software. And I'm kind of playing around here with it, just kind of continuing to get my sea legs with this software. And as you can see, every time I make a turn, the drone reacts accordingly. And it's actually pretty slickery. The biggest issue I have is just the battery life. By the time I get it in the air, I'm lucky to get 20 minutes out of a drone video. And of course, they're silent. You can sync up the sound. If I was a great big giant channel, getting a ton of views, I'd probably do that. But anyway, that's the hay update for May 2024. Hit the like button, subscribe, comment. Come along for the ride. We've got some haying going on. We've got some more outdoor power equipment stuff I want to show, and just a little bit of everything here on the Humble Haymaker channel. So I'll just kind of wind it down from here, and we'll talk to you later.